In this tutorial we're going to show you how to create a group in your newsletter component. So again, from the left hand side you click on manage groups, and you can see by default here we have two groups, newsletter and special offers. Please note the group ID number 1 and number 2, and there's 2 subscribers in the newsletter and 0 in the special offers. So we're going to create a new group here. So left click on new group, and really all you need to do is create a group name. So we'll call it Christmas mailing list, Christmas client mailing list. So it's a top level group, and it usually will always be set to a public group. If you scroll over to the right hand side, left click on add group, and you will notice that we have the new group created there. Now over to our group ID is 3. Okay, so for example, if you want to set up the registration or copy the registration form to dump into this group rather than having it in the default, which in our case the tutorials we've been working on is newsletter, then you've got to change the group ID in the code. To do that, what you need to do is you need to go to module manager. So I'm just going to module manager already open here, and we can see that there's newsletter. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you inside of here for a second. So we're just going to click on edit. I'm just going to show you the code. Okay, we click here. Now, so this is the code, and it really doesn't mean very much to you. So what you need to do is you will have to replace the ID. We know that newsletter group is 1, and we now know that the new group, our Christmas group, is 3. Okay, so probably the easiest way is just to do a control find, and we'll go group. Okay, so you can see here this is the actual line we're looking for. So I'll just give you a second so you can note that. So name equals group underscore IDs, and this is the value. So by default the original one is set to group 1, which is newsletter. So you need to change that, if you're looking to change that, to 3, and then click apply, and that would allow the existing newsletter registration component or module to allow subscribers to subscribe to that particular mailing list. I'm just going to change that back because I don't actually want to change it. We'll just click apply. Another option that you may consider is if you wanted to place that specific group on a specific page. So if you have a general newsletter and you have a specific page where you have people registering for maybe a free download or a free brochure or something like that, you could actually duplicate the module and assign it to the specific page. So you could actually click your newsletter module, and then you click on copy, and that will create a copy of the module and code. At that point you could rename the actual module to say Christmas free ebook, and inside of that module would say be your code, and you could change that to group ID 3, and then just assign it to a specific page. You already know from previous tutorials how to assign modules to specific pages. So that's another way. So just to recap, if you're creating new groups and you'd like people to be able to subscribe to that group, you need to ensure that the registration module or subscription module has the correct group ID in the code.